This is Joe from National Tsinghua University. I have been working on OLED for 24 years. Today, I'm going to talk about a healthy light on basis of blue hazard-free candlelight style OLED. My talk will cover the effects of light, especially blue light, on artworks, on human eyes, and on human health. Why candlelight? Why not just candles? And how to fabricate candlelight style OLED. Here shows the painting of Vincent van Gogh's sunflowers before the use of LED in museum. After 125 years of blossoming, they started to wilt, because Van Gogh's favorite yellows were bleached and turned to blonde under the blue lights from museums' LEDs. Museums want to think again about some types of LED lighting. Spanish research showed blue LED light to cause irreparable damage to the retina or eyes. And this is not the first time NH7 bulbs have been criticized. Earlier, fluorescent bulbs were criticized for emitting dangerous UV light. Overall speaking, the blue hazard is to increase with the increase of exposure time and color temperature. If high color temperature lighting source is used, the applied brightness should be dimmed accordingly. In contrast, light source with color temperature as low as 2000 K show little blue hazard, unless under extremely bright conditions, such as 5000 lux, that is 10 times the brightness needed for reading. Blue light can cause eye damage regardless day or night. If applied at night, it can also cause other health issues, such as circadian disruption, sleep disorder, and some cancers. However, according to Stephen Pauly, we do not give much thought to how light disrupts the circadian rhythms, since we are born into a world of artificial lighting for the past 100 years. As a matter of fact, lighting has become a public health issue. International Agency for Research on Cancer had concluded that shift work that involves circadian disruption is probably carcinogenic to humans. Also, according to Richard Stevens, there is an association of non-day shift work and risk of breast cancer in women. Female attendants tend to have higher breast cancer risk. This explains why medical experts urge to dim the light before sleep. Use blueless emission if light is still needed after dusk. Switch 3C products watching to book reading, and letting no street light during sleep in order to have a good sleep at night. Indirect community light also impose significant threat. As reported by Krug, the community that has the brightest light at night show a 73% higher breast cancer incidence than the darkest counterpart. All this should have something to do with the suppression of generational melatonin, an oncostatic hormone. However, in a visible range, blue light is very effective in suppressing the generation of melatonin. According to the works by Stevens' group and Brenner's group, the suppression is to increase with the increase of exposure dosage, and a longer exposure duration, such as 5.6 hours, tend to suppress more. Apparently, the suppression can become much less if shorter wavelength blue light is changed to long wavelength orange or red light. Kozaki's group further showed the suppression too strongly depends on color temperature. The suppression was near 80% if a 5000 K cold white fluorescent tube was used. It dropped to 50% as they switched to 3000 K warm white light. It further decreased to around 18% as the color temperature was lowered to 2300 K. Sadly, most attention was placed on white light with a high color temperature, which is rich in blue light. Little attention has been paid on blue hazard-free, low color temperature light sources. Taking the candlelight for example, it has a very low color temperature and provides pleasantly warm sensation. It is no stranger to all of us at all, since invented 5,000 years ago. While devising a low color temperature light source is not difficult, challenge arises as a high color rendering index is needed to warrant visual comfort. Why candlelight? It is because it contains only a little blue emission, very low in color temperature, high in light quality, and much safer to use. Why not just using candles? It is because candles are energy wasting. Most of its energy is converted into invisible heat. Its power efficiency is even 100 times lower than that of incandescent bulbs. Besides, it may have burning hazard, fire hazard, carbon black the building, consume indoor oxygen, and release greenhouse gas. In order to mimic the blue hazard-free emission of candles, we first determined its color temperature and found the color temperature to vary with different flame positions. We then decided to take the brightest spot as representation. Its color temperature is around 1900 K with an 83 color rendering index. The way we fabricated the candlelight style OLED is to employ multiple candlelight emission complementary emitters with colors ranging from red, yellow, green to sky blue. The emitters were dispersed in two emission layers, with the blue emission layer farther away from the cathode to minimize the unwelcome but necessary blue emission to enhance light quality. On the left, we can see the resulting power spectrum of the candlelight style OLED. With little emission near the UV and infrared regions, this OLED device can be made highly energy saving, unlike the candle, which emits too much invisible infrared. On the right, we can see the OLED device to emit a spectrum 80% similar to that of candlelight. These photos show the same gray wine containing glass lightened under 4 different light sources, namely a cold white CFL, a cold white LED, an orange white candle, and a candlelight style OLED. This slide shows the candlelight style OLED can be highly energy saving as well as high quality. Its power efficiency, for example, can be as high as 95 lumen per watt at 1000 nits, while having an approaching 90 color rendering index. We are glad to announce that a good light that is blue hazard free, energy saving, and high quality can be fabricated using OLED technology. It is mercury free, flickering free, glare free, UV free, and infrared free. Just last year, Richard Stevens et al. Reported in the Cancer Journal for Clinician that electric light at night does explain the portion of breast cancer burden, and they have suggested 2 practical interventions. That is, more select use of light and the adoption of recent advances in lighting technology and application. We are glad to learn that our blue hazard-free candlelight style OLED have been recognized as a safer measure, which will presumably have much less negative impact on the circadian system if used after dusk. With the help from WiseChip, a PM OLED manufacturer known worldwide, we have been able to install the first candlelight OLED street lamp in smart goods a famous Aboriginal tribe residing in a high mountain in Taiwan. As shown in the photo, the Candlelight OLED panel is capped with a lens shade made of raspberry-shaped rotten wood, so as to mingle into its natural landscape. Additionally, the chief, elder, and pastor there hope to see the lamp to be also friendly to the insects. This opens up a new challenge for lighting experts. To conclude, a blue hazard-free light source is demonstrated with the use of candlelight-style OLED. This blue hazard-free candlelight-style OLED is also highly energy-saving and high in light quality. It may become the mainstream of future lighting to safeguard human eyes, human health, and our world. Thank you.